Welcome. This is going to show you how to create an Edpuzzle account for our class. So you just want to Google Edpuzzle. And then you click on the link. And you want to sign up. I'm a student. You want to sign up with Edpuzzle. Then you're going to use the code that the teacher gave you. Click next. You're going to put your first name, your last name, your username, right? Whatever it is you want your username to be. I'm just doing a combination of the first and last name. Then choose a password that you will remember and tell it to join class. If the name's already taken, the username, I just add a number at the end. And you can tell it to save it up here, and it will save it. And here's all the assignments our class has had in Edpuzzle this year. So to do the assignment, you would click on it, tell it to play. And I'm not sure why I'm not recording sounds. Then it will ask you a question over here that you have to answer. Right? So I got it wrong. I can rewatch it and get the correct answer.
In Book 23, the battle is at last over. All the treacherous suitors and maidservants have been slaughtered. And the act...
Right. That's false. I know I already answered it, but now I know it's false. Nobody survived.
The action shifts to Penelope, who is in her room. She can't believe that her husband is home. Literally, she's not sure it's actually him. When Odysseus finally shows up and assures her that it is indeed her long-lost husband, she asks as a test the maid to move their bed to a different room in the house. In fury,
Right? So why is this conflict different? He can't use his strength. Right? So that one's correct. I hit continue.
Odysseus reminds her that he carved that bed himself from an olive tree, and that he built the room around it. It can't be moved at all.
So when you come to a question, you're just answering it. And then you hit continue.
Final test by Penelope proves to her once and for all that her husband has indeed come home. Even though Odysseus...
When you answer it, you
Odysseus and
continue.
Penelope are at long last reunited. The book is not over yet. Odysseus still has one more thing to do. You may remember when Tiresias told him in the land of the dead that to live out a lasting, long peace, he'll need to drop an oar inland to appease Poseidon, that god he enraged in the first place. Now, readers may be surprised here that the story doesn't simply end with the lovers at last reunited and beloved Odysseus reinstalled as Ithaca's king. In fact, this falling action takes place over the next 2 books, tying together all the loose ends and making sure that justice, above all else, is served. Why is Penelope?
All right. When you hit submit, you're going to get this screen. This is what you want to take a screenshot of. And you can use the snippet tool to do that. I'm going to do new. I'm going to snip that. I'm going to save it. This is book 23. And now I'm going to log into the assignment. Okay. And I'm going to go to Tools, Assignments, and I'm going to find the one for book 23. That's the one I was working on. So here's Edpuzzle, the Odyssey, book 23. Now I'm going to add my screenshot. Tell it to add. Remember, that does not submit it. I cannot see that. You have to click down here, submit. Then it'll give you the date it was submitted. Now I can go in and grade it. That is how you complete all of the Edpuzzles that are assigned for our class.